one of the things that came forward for me, and this was based upon the prayer art journaling. And so much came forward. There was a lot of guidance that dropped in for me about that, about my life, about my health, about my well-being, about my work. And as I continue to do that art journaling process and explore that, it really gave way for my next program that I'm launching as a coach and as a facilitator. And I think it really was the seeds that were planted during that time that then sprouted and kept growing into what it is now and what it's becoming. So there was a lot of fruitful energy in the process for me. And in doing the art, the prayer art journaling, am I saying that right? Is that what that?
Yeah.
prayer art. There was something for me so magnificent about holding myself to that level of commitment to sit down at the page every day for 33 days and to put a mark on the page. And it didn't matter what it was. And some days it was a scribble, and some days it was a fully covered, painted page. Holding myself to that commitment and in that container, really, it did something to the parts inside of me that helped me to know that I can keep a commitment to myself and that I can do something for myself that's a form of self-care, because I really do consider it a form of self-care, and that I can stay consistent with it. Because in the past, it's been very, very easy for me to commit to others and hold my commitment to them and then override my own needs and my own commitments to myself in service to taking care of other people and prioritizing other people. And so there's a shift for me in creating the time each day. And some days it was 5 minutes and some days it was an hour, but that I would go to the page and that I would create something and then I would do some journaling about it afterward. And I didn't just do it for 33 days. It went on and on and on and on and on. I can't remember how many days total, but I want to say it was something like 160 somewhere in there. I'd have to look back through my journal. I filled multiple journals of art during that time. I took it with me to Hawaii and I did it in Hawaii. I took it with me to Iceland. I took it to, trying to remember where else we went during that time, but I carried my journal with me wherever I went and I created art each day. And there was a magic within that, being able to do that and to stay in the flow and the consistency of that for me. And I felt like it just carried through into my daily life. If I did that at the end of the day, it kind of was a way to dump whatever had happened during the day onto the page and be able to go to sleep at night. If I did it at the beginning of the day, it was a day to really set the tone and set my intention for the day to carry me through the rest of the day. So it was really quite magical, regardless of what time of day I ended up doing it, where I fit it in.